Hello, and welcome back to the Osimania 7K World Cup 2025. I am Sergio85, and alongside me, with me in the booth is Albion the Great, and we have a match here between Lithuania and Taiwan. Hello there, Albion. How are you doing?
Still doing the same as previous match, really, just good. And with another banger match coming up, I think it can turn into great.
Yeah, and also just a thing here, Team Taiwan actually has some history with MWC 7K. Like they have had some pretty good runs back in the mid 2010s, if I remember correctly. Meanwhile, Team Lithuania, one of those teams here that is pretty much new to the scene, at least from recent memory. But as with all of the new teams that we see really in this roster, they will want to show that they can keep up. They can do something, and this is especially because whoever loses this match will have to say bye bye.
Yeah, I mean, Lithuania, last year they were seed 36, just barely didn't manage to qualify. This year they did qualify, seed 30, and they even managed to take a point against Philippines. Though, that being said, the Philippines, one of their players, didn't really have the right settings, so Lithuania just capitalized on Philippines' mistake there. But on the other hand, Taiwan, last year they were quarterfinals. They probably are looking to be there in quarterfinals again. They might not make it much further than that. Maybe they will. But they'll first have to get past Lithuania in this match.
Indeed, and I think Team Lithuania does have a few players to keep in mind. Paulus Gaming is one of them. Ketef as well. True Dash 24 should be able to keep up with some of the more accuracy heavy picks here. At least. Meanwhile, for Team Taiwan, they will just want to outplay their opponents overall. Considering that they do have the seeding advantage, and at least they should be expected to be able to keep up with these pools just fine.
Yeah. And Taiwan last week, they didn't manage to get a point. It was a 5-0 sweep against New Zealand, but they did have some really good scores in there that might be quite troublesome for Lithuania. I do think we're going to see a Rise 3 coming out somewhat soon in this match. But Lithuania was looking for what to pick last week, going for an NN, hybrid, Rise, everything. So this might be a very diverse match, map-wise.
Alright, so and I'm pretty sure that might be Hybrid 3, not Tiebreaker 3. That would be funny if there were 3 tiebreakers in this pool. As you mentioned, we are going to be expecting to see a pretty diverse pool here, and I think this Protect is already a sign of what's to come.
I mean, and it makes sense. Tiebreaker 3, Hybrid 3 kind of is just a mini tiebreaker. It does feel like that. So maybe it was a play on words there. We'll excuse it.
Yeah, it's fair. Anyways, Taiwan is going to be protecting Fading Star. And I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing a lot of protects there for Rise 3 this weekend. Just because of the fact that we're still at that point in the 7K World Cup where the Core Jack pick is pretty much an outright accuracy pick.
Yeah, I mean, I did say it, right? I'm expecting Rise 3 to come out here fairly quickly, and we just see it getting protected immediately. Now, Taiwan going for the LN1 ban. Maybe Lithuania goes for Rise 4 ban. Maybe they go for a hybrid. Don't really think so. But no, it's going to be LN3. Asaka Kagutsushi.
So, only the most straightforward of the 3 LN picks here left. Which, honestly, considering the change in philosophy for LN density this year, this isn't as straightforward as what you would have expected from last year, where where it's pretty much an over glorified chord stream chart. This one has a ton more coordination in there, and I'm pretty sure they just wanted to keep this no night more soul in here just because it's more straightforward than the other two charts. But anyways, they will be opening with Shine. So the fastest pick of the entire pool starting this one.
Yeah, a bunch of very, very fast single streams in this map. I do think, it's going to catch at least a couple of these players off guard a couple times. It's going to be interesting to see who can hold the combo longest here.
Yeah, I mean, for those who have witnessed the previous match, this one will be more into combo. Like, the speed pick isn't exactly known to be a high scoring skill set on 7K. So if there are any players that could get 980, 990 on this one, they're going to be pretty much high up in the leaderboard for this weekend, for this chart. Anyways, I think Lithuania is this confident that they should be able to keep up. I think it's for Taiwan to show that they can do better, they can outplay, and get that first break point immediately.
Yeah, and with that being said, we are going to get right into this match. This is going to be the actual full-on start of the match. First map, Lithuania, Taiwan on Shine. Who will get the very first lead in this match? Will it be Lithuania just taking their own map, or is going to Taiwan finding that first break point?
Well, there's still a pretty straightforward intro here. You'd want to get as high accuracy as you can because the patterns from this point on will be pretty tricky to get accuracy on, but Kete finding the first drop, and surprisingly they have the accuracy advantage. Triple V double X struggling to maintain a mid 98% here, but Ketef has dropped significantly. So that does give Taiwan a small advantage. It's still pretty manageable. That is if Ketef is able to maintain their combo.
Yeah, I mean, Ketef has it going for them that they have that accuracy, but as long as Taiwan holds the combo, they can afford to have a bit of an accuracy loss. Well, we do head into the halfway point of this match. The streams just do not let up. They're just gonna keep on going. Triple V double X finds a break. Hero Jeff finds a break. That's now going to at least swing things a bit into Lithuania's favor. The accuracy dropping for Triple V double X as well a little bit. And now underneath Ketef, but Ketef finds the trade. It's still slowly going the way of Lithuania as Hero Jeff finally makes it to 400 combo again.
But Lithuania needs to get that accuracy up, especially for Paulus Gaming here. Hero Jeff's accuracy pretty much making the buffer here for Taiwan. You notice like the lead has been increasing. Keta finding yet another drop, and there's like less than a quarter of this chart remaining, and the consistency that Taiwan has been showing for this map is helping them grab their first point. And I'm pretty sure that drop from Ketef there, well, doesn't really matter if they drop or not because Taiwan will be grabbing their first point. Hero Jeff only 8 200s, a single miss. I mentioned that if you get a 980 around a 980,000 score, or at least near that, you're going to be one of the higher scoring players. And I think Hero Jeff might be one of those.
Yeah, and almost a 1-to-5 ratio as well. Just getting an incredible score, showing how consistent Taiwan can be on these Rise maps. As we do head into Taiwan's pick, are we going to see their Protect coming out immediately? Rise 3 just staying in that Rise section. We are going to see it. We're going to stay in the Rise section. They're going to just look to find all of these Rise points. Lithuania, they might have to switch over to LN or Hybrid in the next map.
it's possible that they will have at least they need to bring LN2 out of the way, but it really depends on how they will. But it really depends because I cannot exactly remember Lithuania performing that well on the LNs against the Philippines last weekend. But I mean, it was the Philippines were their opponents last week, and it is hard to score high against one of the top seeds of the tournament. This is pretty much a different situation. But for now, speaking of high scores, they will want to score high on this one.
I mean, it's interesting that you mentioned Lithuania and LN. They actually won their only points so far in the 7Q World Cup on LN. It was LN2, which is actually the map that's not banned in this match. So I could definitely see them going for that after this one. But before we do get there, we first have to play through Rise 3. Taiwan looking to consolidate that breakpoint, make it 2 points of a lead. I'm thinking this is going to be great. We're going to see some brackets. We're going to see a lot of tricky chords.
Yep. I think if there's anything we need to pay attention to, it's like the final third of the start where the chord jacks just become really dense.
Perhaps even some of the long jacks that we see in here. Some players, they do get tripped up on long jacks. I myself am one of those.
Yeah, chord jacks, like Ellen inverse, it's either you can or you cannot. Like, I'm pretty sure chord jack is that skill set for Rice. But anyways, Fading Star. The intro, pretty much straightforward, a bit of a slower chord stream, but the mini jacks will start to kick in until it becomes just a full-on chord jack chart where your accuracy is pretty much the most important thing to maintain.
Yeah, and so far it's a good start for Lithuania, except for that miss from Ketiv. No, that's not what you want to see. They were holding so strong. They had the highest accuracy of anybody. And then they find that drop. That's going to be an early lead for Taiwan. As they find yet another miss, they can't quite make it above that 99%. As soon as they did, they instantly fell back down again. All three other players are at or past the 400 combo mark now. Ketiv finding a third. Oh, Lord, no.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to recover points off a miss on a really high scoring chart. It's also pretty short, like only 2 minutes and 33 seconds. And from what I saw, Ketiv has been missing pretty much an entire chord when they drop combo, which is not going to be helping them at all. And there's another one coming from Ketiv.
I mean, Ketiv has the accuracy. He can absolutely do it, but these misses, is it the density? Is it just the fact that they can't quite get their head into it? It's so unfortunate. We see Polar Gaming just trying their best at 99.7, putting up an amazing performance, tying it up between them and Hero Jeff. But Ketiv, this is unfortunate for Lithuania. Triple V double X is also just still holding strong, and there needs to be a break on the Taiwan side for Lithuania to have a chance in this map.
Not even a break, maybe an entire meltdown on the entire section at this point, because the lead is just going to continue to increase as Ketiv has been dropping combo every other measure or so. Like they're capable of maintaining accuracy. Like their accuracy is right there, the consistency is right there. It's just that the misses have been affecting them so much. Triple V double X has dropped their combo, but that doesn't really matter. Hero Jeff doing enough. And even Triple V double X's accuracy is pretty high.
Yeah, Hero Jeff being the hero for Taiwan here, getting a 990 on this map. Just incredible scores on the Taiwan side. Paula's Gaming also, not to be left in the dust here. They just did so incredibly well. But it's unfortunately not going to be enough. Taiwan will be up 2 points as we head into Lithuania's pick. I'm thinking we just throw a wild card in here, do an LN2, and see where that goes.
Yeah, LN2 might be their best possible pick here because Rice is not working out for them. Hybrids might be too shaky. And they're going for their protect. They're going for their protect. The first time we'll be seeing Copy Fox here this weekend on stream.
I can't believe we're seeing a tiebreaker 3 this early into the match.
Yeah, those who know, if you know, you know.
of course. Alright, this is going to be the very first hybrid map. This round, Taiwan, Lithuania needs to secure this map. Otherwise, Taiwan will likely just go straight back into the Rice, take another point, and it will be match point. So this is a very crucial pick for Lithuania. If they can turn it around here, they can turn the entire match on its head.
Okay, so here's the thing though, like this is considered to be the hardest pick in the entire pool. Well, not tiebreaker hard, but the charting here is pretty much like a tiebreaker. So I guess a tiebreaker 3 thing does make sense. Well, just waiting for a few moments here to get everything set up going into this one. And here we go. They should be starting a few moments from now for the first hybrid pick to be shown on stream this weekend. No substitutions from both teams. Both teams do have one more player in their reserve.
Alright, Lithuania, they have the accuracy. Paul's Gaming can put it off. Ketiv also has shown to have that accuracy. It's just a matter of can they keep from missing. Those combo breaks are devastating. We saw what happened last map with all of those combo breaks. And this map, so far, things are looking quite decent for Lithuania. It's head-to-head though. Anything's still possible.
Yeah, and Triple V double X, Ketev finding a trade. Lithuania has some accuracy advantage by way of Ketev. We've mentioned Ketev is capable of maintaining the accuracy. They just need to be pretty consistent. Though we see Paulus Gaming dropping some accuracy. Hero Jeff now with the best accuracy over the entire room here, which is giving Taiwan a very, very slight advantage.
Yeah, but the interesting part about this map is that even though it's already quite dense early on, it only gets denser as we approach the ending. Ketiv does find a miss. Is going to put the lead into Taiwan's favor by about 10,000 points before they make their way back to 400 combo. And with both players on Lithuania missing, it's going to put quite a huge dent now in that score lead.
Yeah, double miss coming here from Lithuania is not going to be helping their case here. Team Taiwan will just want to pull ahead a bit more. Hero Jeff doing very well with their full combo. The only full combo remaining in this room. And like, this is just Hero Jeff at their element right now.
Yeah, Hero Jeff is showing that they came here not to just play around, but to just destroy Lithuania with their scores. 2,500 combo halfway through the map, and he's still holding strong. He's the hero that Taiwan needs.
You definitely saw what you did there. But anyway, so BPM is starting to pick up this, and we have pretty much patterns that aren't exactly the easiest to combo. And we see already the first miss on the section from Ketev. We've seen a few misses from Ketev throughout the entire match, and it's still continuing. Again, we've mentioned they are capable of hacking. They just need to get their combo They just need to get a combo in. And for Lithuania to even get this point, they might want a meltdown here coming from Hero Jeff, Triple V, Double X, finding a miss, but Team Lithuania trades with a full reset.
It's just Hero Jeff just pulling like a he's just a locomotive on rails. There's no stopping him. He keeps on going. The coal being put into that fire, steam being generated, and as we head into the final section, he does finally find a miss, but it's not going to be enough for Lithuania to get back into it. They will have their third point, and at that point, you know, Taiwan, the second breakpoint found, while they head into their second pick.
Yeah, pretty much a point that if I'd say for myself, Hero Jeff won this point here for Taiwan. Almost a full combo, only a single miss. Also, Paulus Gaming, second best score throughout the entire room here. Outscoring Triple V Double X by just around 1,300 something points. And now Hero Jeff immediately going for Rise 5 for Team Taiwan. Not wasting any time. I'm pretty sure if the trend stays the same from earlier, Team Taiwan should be able to get this point. Like, Ketef needs to step up their combo game. They have the accuracy. It's just that one element that they need.
Yeah, and it is going to be, you know, another Rise. Taiwan has found, you know, just they found their fortitude on these Rise maps. They're looking to continue that into map number 4. It's looking grim for Lithuania. I mean, last year they didn't even qualify. This year they're in round of 16. That is a huge step up. And Lithuania is showing that, you know, with that accuracy, why that's the case this year. Why they're even here. They managed to take a point against one of the top 3 teams. Now, that's not an easy feat. But this might just be where it all ends. Where it all comes crashing down. And Taiwan manages to take them out, so just to be able to progress to that quarterfinals weekend.
But Taiwan hasn't reached the 5 points that they need. Lithuania still has a chance, but they need to start moving now. Stop the bleeding now. And as we're graced by chibified forms of Chitanda Eru from Hyoka, Curiosity. What a fitting background to this chart. And Hero Jeff finding the first miss, and that's the break Lithuania needs.
That could be the gift from Taiwan to Lithuania that Lithuania can use to win a point here, but Ketif finding 2 misses kind of nullifies that gift.
And this is a pretty short pick as well, sub 2 minutes. Any misses is going to be pretty fatal, and we've seen already 2 big ones here coming from Ketif. And
Yeah.
Taiwan will not let them breathe. Like, they will just continue with this onslaught.
Make sure to show your support for Lithuania. Send them your energy here, because they need it. Paula's Gaming is holding strong, but Ketif needs to be that supporting combo to help Paul along. Hero Jeff and Triple V Double X are just going so strong, even though they found that miss very early on. They're right back into it. 30,000 points difference and increasing.
And yeah, more misses here coming. And Paulus Gaming unfortunately dropping their full combo. And that might seal it here for Taiwan pretty much. Like a 65,000 point lead for what is effectively, 15 seconds of charting remaining. Like, that is going to be really difficult to catch up.
You'd need a crash out from Team Taiwan. Just them losing and just getting note locks, which unfortunately got removed. And so that's not happening. 4-0, Taiwan, they're at match point. They do still have Lithuania's very final pick to play on, but that might do it. And otherwise, we're going to go right into Taiwan's pick after. It's a long road ahead of Lithuania if they want to stay in this tournament.
Yeah, for 5 straight points to extend their campaign by one more match. But right now, they will have to think about extending their campaign by at least one more map. And they will have to do it on the hardest way possible. They're going for Rise 4. I don't think I like this pick.
Yeah, I honestly think that LN or Hybrid would have been a better chance here, better odds for Lithuania, but don't necessarily hate the pick as long as they can keep the combo. But so far, the evidence has shown that holding that combo has proven to be quite difficult for Lithuania.
I mean, they could see a change in form. Going to this one is quite wacky. Maybe for some reason they could deal with wackier stuff just fine. As far-fetched as that may sound. But they need to lock in. Lithuania will want to extend this match by at least one more map. Extend their entire 7K World Cup campaign by at least one more map. Meanwhile, Taiwan will want to end this match in the most emphatic way possible, a 5-0 sweep. But they will have this chart to negotiate first before it happens. If it happens.
It wouldn't be the first time that a team looking at, the very grim circumstances of being eliminated, that they find their footing, manage to get back, and then claw their way to victory. Wouldn't be the first time, would definitely not be the last. But the way things have started out here with Hero Jeff, the only one to reach 400 combo with an FC still intact, is not looking good for Lithuania.
And actually, this chart has been troublesome for both Ketef and Paulus Gaming. Like, they haven't shown the same consistency that they have over the past 4 charts, pretty much. Actually, it's only Hero Jeff maintaining a mid 99% accuracy on this pick. Like, that is really amazing here coming from Hero Jeff. Like, just putting the hero in Hero Jeff pretty much. Another miss here coming from Ketef, which will extend Taiwan's lead by a few more. Double V Double X has recovered to the 400 combo bonus cap.
It's not over yet. It's only over once it's over. And so far, it's not looking terrible for Lithuania, but a 40,000 point difference is going to require a hailstorm of misses from Hero Jeff's end. And I just don't think that's going to be happening. Paulus Gaming finding yet another miss. Neither player on Lithuania above 400 combo, and neither player will reach that 400 combo with these misses coming out. Triple V Double X, just providing that supporting combo, supporting score for Hero Jeff to make the difference. And with only less than a quarter of the map left, this looks like it might be a done deal.
Well, unfortunate as that miss is, that won't really matter now. The score advantage is pretty much big, and Taiwan will be the ones extending their campaign by at least one more match going into quarterfinals weekend. And for Team Lithuania, while yes, sure, they qualified at the lower seeds of the entire tournament, but what matters the most, they qualified, they competed, they stole a point from one of the top three seeded teams in this entire tournament, and I'm pretty sure coming off from a season that they didn't even get close to qualification last year, I'm pretty sure they will be happy with their performance in this one.
Absolutely, huge shout out to Lithuania. They played incredibly well. Just, wasn't quite enough when you have very, very, very tough opponents like Taiwan who you need to face and beat. Lithuania, thank you so much for playing in the MWC 7 key of 2025. But we will be saying goodbye to you, and congratulations to Taiwan for making it through to quarterfinals weekend. That's where they stranded last year. Can they make it out this year? That's going to be something to watch for next week. But we're still not done with this week yet, are we, Surf?
Yeah, we have just begun because we have yet another match in around 29 minutes from now, if I remember the schedules correctly. Yep, there we go. We have Mexico going against Macau. Two teams new to the 7K World Cup scene, technically, because we haven't seen them in earlier editions, at least within the 2020s. So, and they are also fighting for their lives to stay in here. But anyways, before we leave you guys and go on a break, we have something to chill.
What would that be, sir? Yeah. I don't know what that would be. Is there something that important that every single viewer should be aware of?
It is important indeed. And here it is, the Osumania 7K World Cup 2025 team support banners are up on the OSU store. If you want to show your support to your country or your favorite player's country, you may buy banners. They will be profile decorations. They will stay in your profile throughout the entire World Cup. And if you are one of those lucky people who are able to figure out the winner of this tournament before the grand finals, that banner will stick until next year's 7K World Cup. And also,
it's so important. You're absolutely right. You can even buy more than one banner, right? Like there's no need to support just one team when you can support them all. That's completely fine as well.
You can also replicate somebody's achievement from Catch World Cup by around 120 of them and making what is essentially a movie credits of a profile. We're gonna be so happy to see one of the longest profiles in the OSU website just full of banners supporting the teams.
But I do think that's going to be it for us for now. So see you back in 25 minutes. And we hope you enjoy.